Hello and happy Monday. This is just the briefest of videos to check in and say, yes, I'm still here and still doing meditations on Monday. I just haven't been having the opportunity to share them with all the stuff that's been going on. So things are still going on. I'm still beautifully having a wonderful time and lots of stuff. I seem to have had a lot of very deep understandings and new concepts, and indeed some stuff still integrating. So that may change the shape of how things go, but meanwhile, just checking in with everybody and sending love. There has been a lot. I'm sure some of it have been sharing as I've gone, but there's also stuff that will probably integrate and come through in the coming weeks. Still got a little bit more to go. I think we'll probably pick up again in some form in September anyway. But yes, I think it all the Mondays live broadcasting slightly went off piece a little bit when I went to Glastonbury, where I was doing the supporting William Rand with his two classes down there, which was Reiki Master and Karuna Reiki Master. And those were two wonderful weeks in Glastonbury. I could not have had a more amazing, challenging and wonderful time. It was absolutely transformational, some sort of metamorphosis occurring, and so many beautiful people to meet, and wonderful events and learnings and happenings from that. So that was wonderful. And then on return from that, came straight back into doing my bit of support for the local pony club charity, Menor Pony Club, going there to support senior camp for a week. And that was a beautiful space, very, very busy, but lots and lots and lots of fun, and loads more understandings coming through from that. I really love being a part of that energy, seeing all the growth that goes on there, and overcoming all the challenges that come with such a big event. And then from that, it was a week leading up to my two co-teach classes with Kathy Milanowski as part of that licensed Reiki Master teacher training that I've been on. And so in between those classes, I was also writing my Reiki paper and doing my Reiki test. So that was quite a fun and challenging week, and I managed to complete both of those. So I was very, very happy with that. And I managed to get 100% on my Reiki test. So I was very, very happy with that. That made me cry because I wasn't expecting that. And I didn't realise quite how much I was holding out for, quite how passionate I was about Reiki and all the things that go with it. And so it meant an awful lot to receive that and to complete the paper, which was all about my story and how Holy Fire Reiki in the UK is feeling and how it's landing. So for me, that is. And I am also going to share more of that at points in the future. So then came the co-teach class with Kathy and completed. And on completion of that class, it was it was over 2 weekends and very, very fun, because there was a lot more time to go a little bit deeper and to sit in the energies of it. And it was a really beautiful group. And lots of gelling and lots of really interesting new understandings through that. So wonderful to teach with Kathy. And on completing that, I then handed in all the final peripheries of the LRMT for level 1 and 2. Did my final client session and handed it all in, and then this week received the confirmation I have indeed achieved my licensing at Reiki 1 and 2 for the LRMT, which you may have seen. I haven't really had time to do much about it, but I have had time to sit and be really grateful and thankful for that, and to sort of celebrate that in a very gentle way that's felt really just like, letting it land. So that's really, really lovely, and it honours everything that I believe about what I do and the interactions that I'm choosing to have with Reiki. So this is really, really wonderful stage. So that's where I'm at in this heart-led healing, and I'm looking forward to, now I'm off to, because we've got junior camp for Pony Club this week, so I'm in and out of that, more so than the other one, but off today to do some help there and a bit of teaching tomorrow. So again, another busy week, catching up with everything that has been needing to be caught up with from being quite so fully engaged with the LRMT. But very thankful now to have a few weeks of just doing some normal work life rather than work life plus the rest. So before the next take off into the martyrship aspects of the LRMT programme, which will come up next. So, you know, I imagine that everyone has been having some sort of similar busy landings because we literally, that LRMT co-teach, the final, was right in the Lion's Gate, the 8.8 portal. I didn't even have time to post about that, but wow, that was an amazing portal. So many downloads, so many shifts on a personal level. So I'd be fascinated to see how everyone else has been getting on with that. Maybe you had some of your own. I'm sure you will have had some stuff that's been going on for you through that, and that is what's always interesting. And it was a very powerfully energetic time to bring in all that new and to see deeper insights. So now we're moving into, you know, this is kind of like a nice mirror of what's going on, because we are moving into that integration from the last 6 months of all the stuff we've been downloading. We knew this year was going to be big when we set out into it. And I have lent into that really fully through doing my shadow work with the New Moon series, which has really helped me to really look right in and see what aspects wanted to come through this year. And we've got our New Moon series tonight with Nicole. I think we are pretty much just literally halfway through that. So goodness only knows what comes next. But again, tonight we're very much in the integration of stuff and feeling new beginnings. So there's a lot of that energy starting to come through, and it's interesting that'll be happening right here in this time of year when we're in the season of harvesting too. So we're coming into that season. So yeah, we're in the liminal point, and moving into that next section nicely. So any questions or any thoughts, message in, and sending everyone an awful lot of love and grounding energy, because that's the biggest thing right now, is to ground. And of course, I think in the UK we've got that really good because it's so hot and sunny. There's a lot of barefoot walking and being outdoors anyway. So that's a real gift. It's a natural gift that's helping us to ground things really, really quite nicely. So continuing to do that. And meanwhile, until the next transmission, which may or may not be next Monday, I will send you all much love, peace, Reiki, holy fire, transmutation, grounding. And take care. Lots of love.